Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of The Long Dark. In the last episode we explored the cabins around Mystery Lake, found a little fishing place, and we stocked up on a little bit of food. We are still heading north towards the dam, I believe it is, so that we can get some medication for the trapper, who got attacked by a bear. Bit of a convoluted plot, I know, but oh dear, that doesn't sound good. And this could be a very, very quick end. If there were... yeah, there's a wolf there. Can we just go round him enough? We might be able to. Keep moving, don't look back. There's a climbing rope here. Well, we're overburdened, but we can probably drop something very quickly to be able to climb up. So let's have a look at that. Right, what can we drop? We don't need to drop too much. Maybe just some cloth. We need drop 2 of those. And I don't want to drop any food. Maybe we could eat something. We'll drink this and we'll drop a bit of gut. There we go. Now this is going to be curious. What is up here? Why is there a mountaineering rope? Ooh. My cat Kobold has decided to come and help us out. Just don't tread on the keyboard, mate. Well, we can take the mountaineering rope. All right. Yeah, we might be able to use that somewhere else. And there's more going up. Oh, okay. Well, let's deploy that mountaineering rope, actually, because we're overburdened, so we won't be able to climb up. Little bit of a waste of time. But that's fine. So, on our map, we are somewhere around here, I think. Who knows, there could be something worthwhile up the top here. I really hope this doesn't break. Also, I'm just going to say, this would take a lot of effort carrying 30 kilograms of kit to climb up this in freezing cold wearing ski gloves. Cool. Well, we made it. Let's keep trying to go north. Oh, there's a little cave here. I am very curious. Hello. We'll take the book. Soda. A balaclava. Huh. We'll take that as well. I mean, we could
drop some gear.
Make a fire in here. Ski gloves. Ooh. Actual worthwhile stuff. I say worthwhile stuff. I mean, once you actually get down to the nitty-gritty of it. Are we tired? Yes, we are tired. Alright. Well, let's make a fire. So we'll start with, yeah, that. That's all good. We'll cook up the rabbit that we have. And we can think about resting and recovering a little bit before carrying on north. This is a fun little out-of-the-way cave, isn't it? Quite unexpected, all in all. Come on, just a little bit more. It's only a 90% chance to start the fire, but I suppose with all the accelerant and stuff, we could just, like, guarantee it. Okay. We'll add fuel. And we are going to cook up the rabbit. Delicious, delicious rabbity goodness. We may as well heat up the rosehip tea. We're not in need of water, but I'll melt a little bit of snow just so that we've got it ready for when we're finished sleeping, I think. Right, and then while we've got this, let's have a look at our weight. So we got a balaclava, yeah, balaclavas, a bit pants. And it's in pretty good condition, so we're actually just going to harvest that. We've got some more gloves, we can just harvest them up. I suppose if we hadn't found the key to the cabin where we got the ski gloves, this would have been another way of getting them. So the game throws like a couple of options at you for... wool long johns are better. Cool. Alright, well, we'll wear them. Yeah, and harvest these up. Yeah, woolen long johns. I mean, they're all in almost perfect condition, so we don't need to repair them up. How are we doing for weight? Still a little bit heavy, although that's because we're tired more than anything. And we did take... Yeah, we've got quite a lot of heavy stuff on us. Alright, I think we put down the bedroll, and we'll sleep to rest up. Although actually it's still sort of daytime out there, so let's have a look around up here. We can always come back to this cave. But while the light is around, it makes sense to try at least. It's pretty steep. We do smell quite a bit because of the rabbit we're carrying, I assume. Now, I'm assuming that would lead us back to the railroad down there. But we did go up quite high, all in all. Man, what I wouldn't give for a pair of binoculars up here. Can't see much because of the trees, of course, but... Yeah, there's the railroad. Okay, well, the railroad will take us where we need to go. Let's bring up the map. So we've cut through sort of like here, and there'll be that little lookout off to the side. So let's head down. We'll follow the railroad. Try and follow it safely. In fact, where does that power cable... There's a little hut. Oh, is this back at the lake? No. All that to just get back here. Okay, so we hadn't gone quite as far along as I'd thought. We're going to push on through the fatigue. It doesn't matter that we're a little bit overburdened. We've got a fish, which is nice and cooked. We've got rabbit, which is nice and cooked. So we've got plenty of food for after we sleep. We can let our condition go down. We can eat until our belly is full. And then we can rest up to restore that condition. That's a cool little cave up there. Nice little secreted away point for getting those woolen long johns and ski gloves. It's just about midday. There's the sun. Hello. Okay, It's just saved, which either makes me think we're getting close enough that we'll be able to see the side passage off, or we might be about to encounter something. Old game mechanics, you know, being able to spot them ahead of time. Is this a checkpoint, or is it just been a certain amount of time? Certainly we're going to want to check out this train. I don't think we're going to be able to get it moving, of course, but what with the rest of the passageways being blocked from what we've seen, we can at least get in, though. So this is the derailment. Come on, let me up it. There we go. This is a little bit out of the wind. Not much use other than that. Does it show it on the map now? It does. So we're pretty close to that lookout tower, which will be... There it is, up there. And we can't get into the roof of this one. And it's closed up on the side. So there's no looting to be had here. But it just marks where the lookout tower is. Okay, well, I guess we're going to try and ascend to that thing. It looks like there's a bridge across from that side, so we're going to have to come up sort of from the north. I wonder if we've got to go all that way. We might have to. It's also good that we know that those mountaineering ropes are there, because if we find other deployment points, we could go and grab them and bring them back. Because getting to that cave, while it's a nice cut through, we can actually do it from down on this side. We don't need to climb up to get to it. What's that up there? It's not marked. Some other little hut thing on the side. Well, we're not going to check it out now. Let's grab some of these sticks so that we can make a fire when we get there. Although we're pretty warm, actually, all in all. But still, useful for us to have them available. No. Let's get my stone back. There we go. A little bit frustrating when that happens, but I suppose I could always just put it away. Grab that. And that one. Okay. So we're sort of starting this climb. And I'm sure this is the right way to go. I mean, look at it. It's like a bunch of steps. Snow steps. Snee step. Although, if this is where I was working, I mean, having done Firewatch in the past, you know, lookout towers do hold a bit of a special place in my heart. And if this was where my lookout tower was, I would think someone hated me. I'd be like, what? You've got to be kidding me. Can we actually get up here? Or is this too steep? I think this might be too steep. Let's try looking around this side. So like a little climbing sort of. Yeah, not entirely convinced. We're going to find out there's like steps leading up from down there, aren't we? And this is not the way to go. But we'll carry on for the moment, just while we make sure. We may need to drop down carefully here. Alley up! Minor bruising, and we tore our clothing. How the hell did we tear our clothing? So what have we torn? 97, 96, 91, 99, 99, 94, 94, 94. It looks like we just damaged our boots a bit. That's bad phrasing, but it's fine. Yeah, this is the actual way we should have come up. That's me not going the right way. Sounds entirely like something I would do. Still, we'll get up this last little bit. And then we can give Mackenzie some rest. How are we doing? Wow, we're down to 20 kilograms that we can carry because we are so tired. Steps are over there by the looks of it. I suspect it's going to do like a loopy thing around it. Question is, what's going to be the best way to get to that? Let's have a look around here. Is there a cave through? No, there isn't. And we ain't going that way. So around the other side. We'll just have to hope it spirals up nicely. And if not, we'll have to go back the other way. Still not entirely convinced. Let's go down here carefully. Semi-carefully. A little bit of bruising. Man, when I find the actual way you're supposed to go for this, I'm going to feel like such a fool. There it is. Geez, that would have been so much easier. Alright, can we just get to it this way? I think we can. So, carefully down. Nice! So, probably actually going to the left of the derailment rather than to the right of the derailment would have been the correct move. Not to worry. We're learning as we go, and a lot of the survivability of this game is about learning the maps. Especially when we move on to do the challenges, later challenge mode. Knowing our way around is going to make a huge difference as to whether we're going to survive or not. In fact, we don't actually need to worry about our condition because it's still really high, even though we're like dead on our feet. Man, 18.6 kilograms we're down to. I hope this lookout tower has something cool in it. I mean, it's pretty cool by itself up here. I'm not sure if I would trust these bridges. They look to have seen better days. Forestry lookout. Let's head on up and round. It is quite frozen up here. Right. In we go. It's not that dissimilar to the one in Firewatch. We can... Ooh, a sewing kit, cool. Yeah, we can stock up on stuff here. Lots of wood and things. Okay. And thermal underwear and other bits. Medical supplies. This is actually a pretty cool place. And a whetstone. We can get some sharpening done as well. Alright, let's start off with that. So, actions, sharpen. Increases our sharpening skill as well, which will increase the amount we get out of it. We'll do one more of this one, and then we can switch to the other one. So that's up to 99%, pretty good. Oh, we've actually got 2 whetstones. Alright, let's work on this one for a little bit.
I need to find food.
Now this is partly to pass time so that when we sleep, we'll be sleeping through the night time. We can also repair our clothes a little bit, which will help up with that.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
And we've actually reached the maximum fatigue point. Okay, both of them are up to 99%. That's pretty good. Let's look at our clothing. I think anything below 90% we will repair. So it's going to be these. Yeah, just sew some leather onto them. I'm sure that will work well. Cool. They are brand spanking new. I think that's all we actually need to do for that. So we've still got 32 kilograms of stuff. We're going to eat a 2-kilogram fish in the morning. We've got some water. Let's drink just to make sure that we don't dehydrate overnight. That actually took all of our water. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Now, can we make ourselves a fishing line? No, we don't know how. Man, with a hook and a line, how the hell can we not know how to do that? That's pretty bad, that is. Okay, I think let's get some sleep. We'll sleep for 10 hours. This will reduce our condition. Cool, it is the middle of the night. So now's a good time for us to eat something and then just sleep a little bit more. I'm half tempted to make a fire as well, but let's just start off by having this little bit. So the fire would be so we can melt some more water. Where is that stove? It's in one of these corners. At least I thought it was. Could be that there's just something in front of it that I can't quite see. Oh, that's actually quite handy having our breath popping out there. That lets me navigate a little bit. Come on, another cold breath, please. Metal pans. There we go. There's the stove. Okay. Fire starting chance 55%. That takes us up to 70%. So the matches, yeah. Let's use accelerant. We've got plenty of accelerant. It's probably because of the type of
Looks like it worked.
Stove. Right, we'll get more sticks in there. We'll do this half a litre at a time. Just to make sure we don't overcommit on the time that it's going to work. We should be able to manage a full litre more. Yeah, perfect.
Too heavy.
It's not too heavy, don't worry about it. We're going to drink some of that. We'll try another half, although I don't think there's quite enough time for it. Or maybe. Yeah. No, ran out. Okay, well, let's drink. And we'll eat just a little bit more, and then we'll sleep just until it starts to get light, and then we can be on our way again. Sleep 1 hour, and then we'll loot this place. Eat a fish. Yeah, it's sort of starting to get light. Light enough that we can start looting. Sewing kit and antibiotics. Nice. Right, we'll take the wood matches. We'll take the accelerant.
Too much stuff to carry.
We'll take the book. We are a little bit laden down, but we're about to eat stuff, so that's fine. We'll take the pork and beans. Spare sewing kit is always useful. More pork and beans, actually. Just about able to see in this darkness. What's the note say? A crudely drawn map to a hidden supply cache. Bold arrow pointing to a large X. Okay. Let's check our map, see if we can see. There it is. Mystery Lake supply cache is all the way back there. Well, seeing as we're going to have to go back towards the trapper at some point, that'll be fine. That bench is like right in the way. Beef jerky, we definitely want that. You know what? We'll take the newsprint. We'll take the book. This is going to weigh us down a little bit, but I'm not too fussed about that. We're going to have plenty of. I could have sworn there was some cedar firewood around here. We're going to have plenty of calories to get through the day because of that fish that we've got, and we've got spare pork and beans and everything else. Right, is that everything we wanted from here? We may as well take that bit of cloth. We've gone through the first aid kit.
Come in handy.
We'll leave those trail boots. They're not going to be of any use to us at the moment. And I think that is everything from in here, isn't it? At least everything we care about. Can't get that cloth off the edge of the table. All right, let's eat. We'll drink a tiny bit more, and then we'll be on our way. Ooh. Yep, it is just starting to get light, but it is pretty nasty out here. Still, we are pretty well rested. So we're going to make our way safely down the mountain, and then we're going to carry on north. I don't think it's worth really exploring much around here, but let's have a little look. That looks like a little fence thing over there. Maybe there's a secondary route. No, I don't think so. I think it's just because it's all snowed in. It's just like extra character for the area. We'll leave that well alone. We can always look back across from here, see if we can spot anything. But I don't see anything there. Now, I know this is not the way down, but again, I'm just having a little look around the edge. Just before we head down. That's a pretty cool view. Pretty cool view. Man, we have got so much fish in our belly. Makes a nice change, really. Let's get stones out, just in case we... Ah, what? We just tripped over a little rock. Okay, so we'll need... jeez. Let's take some painkillers. Gotta be careful going downhill. Apparently, it's incredibly hazardous. Luckily, we do have a lot of painkillers on us, so I'm not worried about us running out, but... it's not exactly ideal. In fact, as far as food goes, we do have a little bit of scent. Did I forget to cook? I suppose it's the guts, isn't it? Let's drop the guts. We'll keep the rabbit pelt. Potentially dry that off somewhere. There we go. That's got rid of our scent level. Yeah, it's very cold out here at the moment. Okay, which way down? Is this the way down? Might well be. Yep, there's the derailment. We should have just gone straight on up. Maybe not straight on up, but if we'd gone round this side rather than the other side, we would have been able to make it. You live and learn, you live and learn. Yeah, it is very, very cold out here at the moment. Air temperature minus 29 feels like minus 20. Wow, no wonder our body temperature is tanking. The sun is coming up though, that's going to make a big difference. So we'll just have to hope that we can maintain our body temperature by moving along.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah, I think we'll actually stop in at that little shack shelter thing just over there, whatever that is. That looks like a reasonable next port of call. On the way back, things will be a lot faster, of course, because we won't be stopping to examine all of these things. Let's put that away. We'll grab the occasional stick as we pass through. So we might need to make a fire on the other end. Yeah, it's still very cold. Very cold.
Looks like I survived another night.
Gorgeous sunrises, though. Gotta love the art style in this game. And I honestly do. It's really incredible. The only thing I'm not entirely keen on is the cutscenes and the way they do the people's faces. But I think that the game is fundamentally brilliant.
Freezing.
Saw something moving over there. Oh, is this just another train? That could be problematic. Still, we might be able to step inside and just get a little bit of a warmth bonus. Ah, and there's a wolf there. Of course there's a wolf there. I mean, why would we expect anything different? Oh, jeez. Let's go around this side. Can we get in? We might be able to get in. Yeah. Ooh, there's a corpse. Alright. Something's not happy out there. Why is he running away? Maybe just generally scared of the electricity. So we're at risk of hypothermia. We need to warm up. We could make a fire in here. May not be the best plan, but we can at least grab all of this stuff. I don't think it's worth us
to leave something behind.
trying to drive this. No. Okay. Let's check our character. Feels like -9, so we're feeling a bit warmer. Oh my word, that is actually crapping up quite a bit, isn't it? All right, I think we're gonna make a fire in here just to warm up a little bit. So, campcraft, fire, right there. We'll use some accelerant. We want this to get going quickly.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
And we'll keep the 3 remaining sticks. So, what are we going to do? Let's cook the pork and beans. And that pork and beans being all nice and toasty warm will warm us up inside as well. The other thing we can do is we can finish boiling that water. Okay, and I think that's probably a good point for us to finish that episode. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Obviously we need to stay here and warm up a little bit. But for now, we are surviving the cold. We are, well, making reasonable progress north. At the moment, I think we're somewhere around here, so we're not too far away from the dam. In the next episode, I'm going to see if I can head around this side. I think that's probably going to be the best. A little bit hard to tell. But if you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you can do so using the link in front of you now. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more The Long Dark. I'll see you soon.